Good morning, my amazing students. Today, we will have another lesson for grammar. But before that, I want you to bring the following materials: your reader's and writer's notebook, your copybook, and your pencil. Our topic for today is about present, past, and future tenses of a regular verb. Again, what is our lesson for today? The present, past, and future tenses of a regular verb. These are our learning objectives for today. Recognize the present, past, and future tenses of regular verbs. Understand and use the present, past, and future tenses of regular verbs correctly. But the first question is, what is the meaning of a tense? Verbs can show when an action happens. This is called tense. But what is the meaning of a verb? Verbs are action words like buy, fly, carry, jump, and like. Let's study first the present tense verbs. A present tense verb is something you are doing right now. For example, dances, sits, and bakes. Again, when we say present, it is happening right now. Present tense usually ends with an S. If your subject is only one, the verb that you're going to use ends with an S. For example, a whale stays near the beach. Observe the verb that we use in this sentence. Yes, it ends with an S. Number 2. The boy plays football. They are playing football, so the verb that we use ends with an S. What is the meaning of present tense verbs? It means it is happening right now. Good job. Remember, if the verbs end in consonant plus Y, you're going to change the Y into I, then you will add an S. Example, try will become tries, carry will become carries. And if the verb ends in CH, X, S, or Z, you need to add ES. Like these words. Let's proceed to the past tense verbs. Past tense verbs refer to actions or events in the past. They can be regular verbs that simply end with AD or an ED. For example, waved, jumped, walked, hopped, liked, watched, and talked. Observe the following verbs. All of them end with ED. Again, what is the meaning of past tense verbs? Yes, it means these verbs are already done. The basic way to form the past tense in English is to take the present tense verb and then you will add the suffix ed. Let's take a look at these sentences. Number 1. The whale jumped out of the water. The whale already jumped out of the water, so the verb that we use ends with an ed. Number 2. Farid studied for his quiz last night. He's already done studying for his quiz. So the verb that we use here ends with an ed. What is the meaning of past tense? It means it is already done. Remember, when a verb ends with e, you don't need to write double e. What you will do is, you're going to drop the other e, then you will add an ed. Like these words, glide will become glided, live will become lived. Again, if the verb is already in the past, you're going to add ed. Good job. You also need to remember that when a verb ends with one vowel followed by one consonant, you need to double the consonant before adding the ed. For example, shop will become shopped. Observe the vowel here. Yes, this vowel is actually a short vowel sound. So what you will do, you're going to double the consonant before adding the ed. Next one, when a verb ends with a consonant followed by y, you're going to drop the y, then you will change it into I before adding the ed. Like this example. Next one. The future tense verbs. This verb tense is used to express an action that will take place in the future. To form a future tense, add the helping verb will. Let's take a look at these sentences. The first one, we will go to the supermarket later. So the verb here is will go. What does it mean? It will happen in the future. Next one, I will open the door after this period. This period is not yet done. It will be finished in the future. So you will add the helping verb will. That's why the verb here is will open. Again, when do we use the helping verb will? If it's not yet done, it means it will happen in the future. Good job! Let's practice, kids. Please get your copybook and we will classify the following verbs. These are the given verbs. You will just put them on the column where they belong. Don't forget to pause the video while answering. Time's up. Let's answer this. The first one is runs. It belongs to the present tense verbs because it has an S. Next one. Watches. Smiles. How about the word will swim? Will swim belongs to the future tense verbs. Will watch. Swims. Will smile. How about watched? It has ed, so it belongs to the past tense verbs. We have here smiled, jumped, will run, hops, guided, will hop, and learn. Did you get it all correctly? Great! Very good, kids. Now that you are ready, please bring out your Readers and Writers notebook and we will answer the activity in page 215. Directions. Tell the tense of the underlined verb in each sentence. Write present, past, or future. Focus on the underlined verb and write your answer. Number 1. I like the humpback whales. The underlined verb is like. What is the answer? Present, past, or future? Present tense. Very good. But why it doesn't have an S? Yes, because the pronoun that we use is I. Just like before, if your subject is I, no need for an S. Next one. You will enjoy the whale's music. It has the helping verb will, so it belongs to the future tense verbs. Number 3. Those whales traveled from Arctic Ocean. The verb has an ed. It belongs to the past tense verbs. Number 4. They will return next year. It has the helping verb will, so it belongs to the future tense. Let's continue. Directions. Write the verb in close and open parentheses that completes each sentence. Number 5. Last year, saw Miss Class learned about whales. Look at the sentence. It has the word last year, so it means it is already in the past. So what is the correct verb that we're going to use? Learn. Excellent. Number 6. Whales cannot breathe underwater, so they jumped out of the water for air. They usually do this. So what is the correct verb that we are going to use? Jump. Number 7. Each time a mother whale gives birth, she stays or stayed close to the baby for a year. Stays. The last one is, after a year, the baby cared or will care for itself. After a year, it will happen in the future. So the correct verb that we're going to use is will care. Did you get it all correctly? Very good. For your homework, don't forget to answer the page 221 of your Reader's and Writer's Notebook. But before that, let's check your homework for last week. The lesson was combining sentences, and the page is 417. Are you ready? Okay. Look at the shaded circles in each question. Get your pencil and check your answers. Did you get full mark? Good job, kids! And that's all for today.